How's it going, everybody? Shockwave984 here. Today's going to be another entry into our horror month, since we are in October now. And this is going to feature a entire universe of movies. The latest finally came out for Blu-ray and stuff yesterday. So I went and picked it up. I was just waiting for that one to get released. And so with that, let's go ahead and get started, and we're going to take a look at the Conjuring universe. So I put them in order of the timeline in which they're all connected. So it's not release order, it's where how all the stories connect and stuff. So first up we have, now there might be a glare because there's a lenticular and it's pretty bright out. The Nun. There you go. So, alright. Tilt it down a bit. Okay, that's better. So, and this is part of a series of lenticulars that came out, I think a while back. And what's cool about this, I don't know if you guys can see it, the eyes move. Hopefully you guys can see that. It is really creepy, really cool. Get a nice far-away shot there. And here's the spine. Yeah, it's nice and bright out, so I do apologize for the glare. Alright, so yes, timeline wise, this is the first one that takes place. And this one was, here's the story details here. This one was alright for what it was. I think it kind of just came out and then just, you know, it did its thing and then got news of another movie, which was, oh, I can't remember which one was after this. I think it was La Llorona? Yeah, but yeah, this one was alright. And so with these, you take them out and you have like the original Blu-ray case underneath. So yeah, the darkest chapter in the Conjuring universe, The Nun. This is the original cover. And I was gonna get this one, but this was actually way lower. I believe this was like $5-6. Yeah, so if you happen to find a bunch of these, it was like Conjuring movies, Friday the 13th, the remake, yeah, The Exorcist, Poltergeist, I believe Jaws was one of them, the original. So yeah, if you happen to find those, they were pretty cheap. And then underneath, you have both the DVD and the Blu-ray. Right there. And then the next one in the timeline, Before the Conjuring, there was Annabelle. And this is a F.Y.E. exclusive steelbook that came out, what was that? I think it was just like last month. And it's actually really nice. I was waiting for this edition to come out because I was having trouble finding one like this with a lenticular. I did eventually find it, but I'd already gotten this one, and it's pretty nice. So this features the doll that is featured in the it's in the home of the Warrens, Ed and Lorraine Warren, which are a real couple that did have some cases. Like they were, you know, they would go around and check out paranormal stuff. And there's a doll there with some really creepy red eyes. And then this is just a single Blu-ray disc. You guys, nice far-away shot. Oh, and then I'll show the whole steelbook there. There's like a red, like rose. Yeah, Annabelle. This one was another one that was alright. You know, has some things in it where you're kind of like, wait, what? But still some cool things in it. And then after that, we had the oh geez, excuse me. We had the Creation, Annabelle Creation, which is right there. Oh, you know what? I might have these backwards. But yeah, sorry about that. I might have them backwards. And there's another one where the eyes move. I'm trying to make it where there's no glare. Yeah, it's just really, really creepy. But awesome, cool. And I have watched all of these. I already watched Annabelle Comes Home also. I watched that as soon as I got home. Here's the story details here. And the Conjuring universe in general, I think it's just really interesting, really fun. A lot of these, like, or actually, when I saw The Conjuring, I didn't know that there was like a, going to be like a whole series of different movies, and for what it is, it's pretty cool. Here is this is the original cover, and back is a bit different, I think. Yeah, a little bit. Special features. All these you get some really nice special features too, which is always welcome. And here's the disc, single Blu-ray. And yeah, I don't know if The Nun was supposed to have the DVD with it, but yeah, a lot of these I think are just the single Blu-ray releases. And then after that comes the first movie that came out, The Conjuring, the one that started it all as far as like release wise. And then up top here, let's see, okay, clears up. There you can see the eyes moving side to side. Man, that is awesome. There is actually there's a really nice steelbook for this movie, and there's also the original Blu-ray cover, which the title's like this, but when you turn it, it like goes from white to red, or from red to white, like it goes back and forth. And then also, it's a scene where the mother is in the attic. Was it the attic? Yeah. And she has her candle, and then all of a sudden hands clap and the candle goes out. That's actually the scene that's on the lenticular. So I have found that, but then I picked up this one later on because it was much lower in price there. Well, also it matches another movie, which finally got a slipcover. And there you see Ed and Lorraine Warren, right there, being played by Vera Farmiga and Patrick Wilson, who have done an excellent job. And the thing is with this movie, this is directed by, I believe it was James Wan, and I believe he's only done the first Conjuring and the second one. And here are all the special features, which is really nice, really cool. These were a fun watch. And here is the original cover. So if you ever find it like this is the original one. And then I don't know if you guys can see the hands right there. And then when you would move it, it would like move and clap and stuff. And the back is the same. Yeah, so James Wan only did, I believe, or has done the Conjuring films, the two original ones here, or the Conjuring and Conjuring 2. And you could kind of tell that these are all done by different people besides the ones that he's done. Like, they just have like a different feel to them, in a way. But not to say that they're bad or nothing. Each one has like its own, its own thing, which is really cool. Okay. And then we have the latest to be released, which fits in right here. Annabelle Comes Home. So this is the one that just came out as of yesterday. And there's a bunch of characters here in red. I'm hoping it comes out pretty clearly. And this does include a Spanish audio, like La Llorona, Blu-ray, DVD, and digital combo pack. And there you see Annabelle herself. You get a nice faraway shot. And here is the spine. And then here is the back, with the story details. And there you see, let's say, Ed and Lorraine Warren. Clear that up. Alright. There's the special features there. And then the inside, it's right here. And it is exactly the same. And here are the discs. DVD is the black one, and the red one is the Blu-ray. Looks real nice. Yeah, this one was pretty fun. It's pretty much like a Home Alone type movie. You have characters that are stuck and someone does something foolish in a way, and then you have all the things happening. So this is the latest to be released. I believe there is another film in the works. I think it's another Conjuring movie, if I remember correctly. And oh, did I show the I forgot. This is for the original Annabelle movie. I don't know if I showed this, the J card that's on the back. Do apologize about that. Just thought I'd show that. Okay. And next up, we're down to the last two. So after Annabelle comes home, comes the Curse of Llorona. And from the producers of the Conjuring universe. This one I did not know was part of it either. This also includes Spanish audio, which I have listened or have watched it with that track. It actually sounds pretty good. And yeah, this one I didn't know was part of it either. I had to do some research on it because it just says, you know, from the producers of, you know, of the Conjuring universe. I mean, it could have been like a whole separate thing. But yeah, this is part of it. This is in the timeline. Here's the story details here. And this is about the, it's a person in Spanish folklore, if I remember correctly, and that is the Weeping Woman, which is, I believe, is how the story is named. And yeah, you get to learn some stuff about that in this movie. And this was pretty good for what it was. Had some fun with it. So yeah, you have the Weeping Woman. There's you know, Annabelle the doll, which is an actual thing. You have yeah, this one, which is in folklore. You have all sorts of different things in this series, and it's really fun and interesting. The discs are both the same. Left is the DVD, here's the Blu-ray on the right. And then finally, after La Llorona, we have The Conjuring 2 with a slipcover. Because one of the big things with this release is that it didn't have a slipcover, unlike the first one, which was kind of weird. Kind of like inconsistent. So I remember reading that was a big thing. You know, for me it was like, okay, but yeah. And here are the eyes, moving in all directions, side to side. Yeah, side to side. And then here you see the main character there, or the main child character. And then here is the back. There's a familiar character, the nun right there. So yeah, all of these tie in together, and then when you find out how they do, it's actually pretty cool. It's very interesting the way they did it. You know, hats off to the writers, you know, even directors for that, you know, producers, you know, costume designers, just everybody who's worked on this series of movies. You know, this cannot be easy to do. It's probably, but I would just hope that they're having fun with it. So this is the original cover. So yeah, it just came out just like this. Now there are like steelbooks, I believe, of 1 and 2 of The Conjuring, but I think they're like imported releases. I don't know if they're like you have to order them or something, because I don't remember them being in stores, at least out here in the States. But there are videos on them and stuff. They do look pretty nice. Like I think Annabelle actually had a regular steelbook release before this one. There's the disc, single Blu-ray. And yeah, and there's also a bunch of combo packs. So what you have is there's a pack with it's all the movies before La Llorona and Annabelle Comes Home, I think. Yeah. Yeah, if I remember correctly. So you have the Conjuring 1 and 2, you have Annabelle 1 and 2, and then you have the Nun, which is all in one pack. And they have it like this, in a lenticular. And you have all different sets of eyes moving on it. It actually looks really nice. It looks really cool. And then you have, there's another pack, kind of like that. You have a 5-movie set. And then I'm pretty sure there's a 6-movie set now because of when La Llorona came out. So yeah, there's a bunch of different sets for these movies now. And okay, so let's go ahead and display these guys. And let's do this. Okay. Get these all lined up. Oh, sorry, bumped the camera there. And alright, looks good together. So that is the Conjuring universe. This one I've wanted to do, I thought of doing this year. Sorry about that. Tongue-tied. But I was just waiting for Annabelle Comes Home to get released, and also La Llorona, because that wasn't out yet. And overall thoughts on this series, I think it's really fun to have another nice horror series. You know, of course we have Freddy, you know, from Friday the 13th, we have Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street, or Jason from Friday the 13th, not Freddy. Nightmare on Elm Street, you know, Mike Myers from Halloween, all different kinds of horror series. Poltergeist, I believe, has 3 movies, for those who didn't know. But, you know, also, it's just really cool. I like, and also like the creature designs, you know, like ghosts and stuff. Even Annabelle the doll looks pretty creepy, but there is a reference to the original, which is an actual thing. There are actually videos on it about where you can actually see things like the Warren's home, the room and stuff. And extras are really good. Sound design, awesome. Music is great. The action's pretty good. The characters, like the acting and stuff, I thought was really well done. You have some pretty good, you know, both adult characters and child characters, you know, reacting to things like, whoa, what's going on? And the way it all ties in together is, I think, pretty well done, because that cannot have been easy to do. So yeah, I would definitely recommend checking it out. It's really fun series. And yeah, I just tried to keep it nice and simple because I didn't want to give away anything for you guys in case anybody wants to get into these. So with that, like the video if you do, subscribe if you like, and have you seen any of these? If so, what did you guys think? Which one is you know, your favorite out of all these? And do you guys think there's more arriving? I believe there is, just not sure which ones. So with that, I'll see you guys next time.